What's up guys, Buddy here, and welcome back to another episode of Fallout New Vegas Honest Hearts. In the last episode, we got high, main thing, killed a giant bear, talked to Waking Cloud about her husband, talked about the father in the caves, made fun of religion a little bit. It was a good episode! So in this episode we're going to be doing the Survivalists Quest, which is, unmarked quest, which is probably one of the more interesting quests in the DLC, if not in the game. Marshall isn't here right now, I don't think, but if he was, he'd be raving about it. So first of all, the least important step of this quest is to come back to Angel Cave. This is the place where you met Joshua. Go up to this top level, and this is where Joshua was. You just need to go past this point, and there's an entrance in the back. Well, I guess an exit in the back. And once you get out to the Eastern Virgin, there is over here on the edge of the cliff. There is, well, one, there's a bunch of dead horses, but there is a little pack here, and this is a Survivalist Cachet. And the aim of this unmarked quest is to find all of these caches, but there is more to the quest than just finding these caches, right? So, there you go. So, you know, as you see up the top left, the quest has begun. The next thing we need to do, I think, is go to Fallen Rock Cave. I think that's the next step. Again, I'm doing this without the help of a friend, so might mess up a little bit. If I do, then I'm gonna edit things together. So basically, I am gonna find these caches in the correct order. Basically, that's the aim of this quest, is to find the caches in the correct order, because there are at certain points notes, and these notes are in an order. So hopefully I'll be able to find them in the correct order. If not, again, I'll do some editing magic. So again, the best way to get to Fallen Rock Cave is from Angel Cave. I believe there's a hidden entrance somewhere. Is it here? But Fallen Rock Cave, we're not going to go through the hidden entrance. There's the hidden entrance. We're going to go through the main entrance. So that we can... There's a couple of rewards you also get from following this quest line. There's 3 unique pieces of either armor or weaponry. Oh god, I've gone in a circle, haven't I? Okay. You usually find Fallen Rock Cave on your way into the Angel Cave, like on the way into the Eastern Virgin, but I didn't on purpose so that we could come back and find it this time. I guess we'll just go in the hidden entrance then. I never go in this way. But yeah, the purpose of this quest is to 1, find a lot of backstory, 2, find a bit of loot in the Survivalist. Oh no! Oh no! I just tripped the trap. Oh, I'm gonna go in there and die, aren't I? Quick save. Sorry, not quick. Quick save. Are those unexploded? No, they have exploded. Okay, right, yeah. So you find a lot of lore. You get a little bit of loot in the Survivalist Cachet, and you get 3 pieces of either unique armor or unique weapons. Well, I guess 4 if you count the armor as 2 pieces. So that's basically most of the main loot in this DLC, not loot, but most of the main unique rewards from this DLC come through this unmarked quest. So I would definitely recommend doing it. There's a lot of great shit here, in all honesty. As the quest itself, the story behind the quest is amazing, right? But there's also a lot of loot. I keep calling it loot. It's not really loot if it's really important. So I'm just gonna call it rewards. A lot of the rewards you get from this are really good. Like, genuinely, some of this stuff is going to last us for a while. Like, the armor, I'm going to probably be using the armor for a long, long time. There's another one! Oh, God. That is awful. There was 2 mines, so one of them I disarmed, the other one I blew up the bloody... well. Okay, down here. Down here is where you want to go, into this open area. And... okay. Oh, a teddy bear? You're using a teddy bear? Okay. Right. I hate traps. I'm bad at disarming them. So, if you look around here, here's the Survivalist Cachet. Oh no, that's a campfire sack. Where is the Survivalist Cachet in this one? Is there one here? There's certain locations. Oh, here it is. Here we go. Here's the Survivalist Cachet. Decent amount of good shit in here. 2 stealth boys. That's a find. That's a find. And I'll take the purified water. And then over here in this box, well, it's usually in the box. Next to the box is the first unique weapon we're going to be fighting today, the Compliance Regulator. This thing's awesome. This thing's one of my favourite parts of the DLC. Let me show it off to you. It's a unique laser pistol. No, it's not pew pew. Where is it? The Compliance Regulator. Right. Critical strike paralysis for 10 seconds, alright? We're going to show you exactly what this means on Walking Cloud, actually. Waking Cloud, sorry. I always call her Walking Cloud.
As you wish.
Alright, so basically, whenever this weapon gets a critical strike, it will paralyze the enemy. If you sneak if you sneak attack critical, it will also work. So as long as you can shoot someone undetected with this thing, this will happen. That is awesome, and they stay down for 10 seconds. So there you go. That's why I love the compliance regulator. But that's not the main reason. Honestly, we've come to this cave. The main reason is this terminal. You okay, Waking Cloud? Did I kill you?
I walk in.
Okay. So, on this terminal, the year 2077, which for those of you who do not know is the year that the bombs dropped, the nuclear bombs, the Great War. October 28th, I think that's the day after the bombs dropped. I think the bombs dropped on October 27th. 5 days, or was it October 7th? I don't know, I can't remember. 5 days on foot, still can't sleep. Outside it's like nothing happened, sky looks wrong, that's all. Hike back to overturned Nat Guard truck near Tokerville? After blisters heal, maybe. Looks like USGS team was researching something here in the cave. Cleared out when the bombs fell. Left equipment behind. Probably thought they had some families to run back to. October 29th. Char. Might have said this out loud 1,000 times walking here. Maybe writing it will feel more like you heard. You were right. I was north of Spanish Fork. Took the 77 along Provo Bay to steer clear of town. Would have been home in an hour. Engine died. Truck just stopped. So did Chrysler's in the other lane. Chrysler? Knew it right away. First nuke hit SLC inside a minute, Salt Lake City. I was looking south. Lucky man. Flash behind me was so bright, world looked on fire. Old couple from the Chrysler start screaming, they can't see. Didn't watch you die, cha. Saved my eyes. Counted 12 more flashes, next 12 minutes. Ground shook each time, 18 seconds later. When nothing hit for a half hour, took a look. Globe of fire where you and Alex died. Didn't kid myself. Didn't know what to do. Grabbed my pack and rifle. Saw to the old couple. Sat them up against the car. Let them hold and comfort each other. Told them I was going to get help. Everything would be okay. One bullet through each heads. To both heads. Instant. 5-day hike back to Zion. You told me, stop running off to the wild. Man belongs with his family. You were right. You were right. You were right. You were right. There was nothing to hold you and my boy. Wasn't there to hold you and my boy. Died without me. Never touched you or him again. Should shoot myself. It's what I deserve. Can't. Maybe soon. October 31st. Black rain falling outside. Ooh, Fallout. Hey, it's the name of the game. Finally coming up. We haven't actually heard about Fallout in like 4 games. Anyway, Geiger jumping. Should have let it kill me, but bottling water from back of the cave. All same. Sounds dead outside. This is November 2nd. Sounds dead outside. Can't look. Geiger goes lethal 15 feet from cave mouth. Do the math. Radiation goes down before the water runs out, or I never leave this cave. Year 2078. January 1st. Happy New Year. 2 months in cave. Still lethal outside. Don't get it. In Army they said 2-4 weeks cleared Fallout. Cleared Fallout. Less than a month's water left. Been mopping condensation off cave walls. Wringing shirt in bottles. Trading calories for H2O. Food stocks holding. Thanks USGS. I guess that's the team that was doing research in here died. Or left, I guess. Left their equipment and he's got some food stocks from it. If there was a chance that I'd see the two of you again, I'd run outside. January 10th. Sounded like windstorm out there for 2 days. Radiation down 500. What happened? Took a peek. Snow. Glows green. January 28th. Radiation. Radiation low enough I could risk short exposure outside. More important, cave stream now drinkable if I use rad drugs. Hey, Radax. If there's nothing left out there. Wait, what? January 30th. There is nothing alive out there. Okay. I'm going to cut. Am I going to cut? Yeah, I'm going to cut to the... No, I'm not actually, because you haven't actually seen the front entrance to this cave yet, and I need to show you that. There is water down there. Do we actually have to go that direction? No, we don't. Okay. I don't know what's down there. It doesn't matter. We've got what we came for. So we're just going to head out of this cave in this direction. So yeah, the Compliance Regulator, awesome weapon. I love the Compliance Regulator, one of my favourite pieces of loot from this DLC. So, yeah. And this is the front entrance to the cave. so we can actually discover the location. Oh no, this is the back entrance. Alright, what is the next cave we have to go to? I think it's Two Skies. Yeah, pretty sure it's Two Skies. So we're gonna head to Ant Barrow. So I'm gonna put a marker on Two Skies Cave, because I'm pretty sure that's the next one we want to go to. As you may have guessed by now, yes, we're gonna be finding a lot of those. See, look at that, that's so cool. Alright, well, we're not going to be doing this quest quite yet. It's part of the main quest. We will come back and do this. I will splice that into the next episode, maybe. But, yeah. So we now discovered the location, so we can come back and do that easier. It's part of the main quest. But over there is where we really want to go. Remember how they said they marked caves that were part of back when? So we'll be seeing these markings for quite a bit. I'm sure Walking Cloud is supposed to be, like, frightened of these caves. I called her Walking again. I need to stop doing that. I don't know why. I've always called her Walking. I just said... Bleh. I always called her Walking Cloud back when I played the DLC myself, because back when I first played this DLC, I didn't listen to the dialogue. I was stupid. But, yeah, now I know that she's actually called Waking Cloud, and I should stop calling her Walking Cloud. Alright, so, let's do my terminal hacking techniques. Randomly press them. Actually, randomly press... Oh, ing word. It might be an ing word. It is an ing word, but let's not continually randomly press them while we only have one left. Let's find an allowance replenisher. Oh god, is there not an allowance replenisher? Oh no, I'm starting to lose hope at my allowance replenisher. Oh, god damn it. Yes, there we go, okay. ing word. Boom. I probably should have guessed crumbling was the word, considering stumbling was pretty much right. Yes. There we go. That'll turn off the electric. Alright, it's another level up. We're gonna get survival up to 55 because there's a perk I want to get next level that needs 55 survival. So explosives 45 and an armed 45. Bam. Getting those lower skills up. I'll get barter up next level. Ah, we could have just destroyed this electrical generator if we got the other side. Alright, so over here, I think there's still traps around, which irritates me. Alright, so up here is the next Survivalist Cachet. Should be around here somewhere. Here it is. So here's the Survival Cachet. Or Survival Cache. I think it is actually like just a general, like a international thing, whether it's cache or cachet. I'm going to call them cachet because it sounds French. And here's the next terminal. I believe this is the next terminal. I'm going to take a break after this one because I need the toilet. Surprisingly enough. Alright. No, let's sit down and read. That's all. Okay. Year 2083. May 5th. The comeback goes on. Add prickly pear to the list of survivors with honey, mosquito, and banana yucca. Odd nodules / mutations, but safe to eat. Harvesting oh so careful. Never take more than a fifth. Mouth waters every time I'm about to eat something that isn't from a can. May 7th. So he's just talking about, you know, the surviving plants that we've seen around here. May 7th. Clouds of those stinging flies near fallen tree I call the napper. Little flashes in the cloud. Something dragonfly-sized that zaps them midair and scoops them up. Something new. Ah, so a new, like, bug. Bighorn sheep. A family. Ram, ewe, and a little one. Fucking goddamn it. May 20th. The sheep were different. Brawny. Ewe had curved horns just like the ram. Seen some tiny lizards, but this is the first time seen animals that big. Fingers crossed. 5 to 10 years breeding. Fresh meat. Hides. Horns. I know it's time to go back, Char. When winter's past. Just got back. Tired. Good scrounging along the way. Ended up dragging back a cart of stuff. I'll write tomorrow. Sleep. June 50th. Departed April 10th. Walked to Salt Lake City. Took 15 days. Would have been 7 to 9 back in the old days, but had to circle pockets of radiation and foraged along the way. Don't know what I was thinking. Imagined I'd find my house, dig through rubble, find something. Your bones, I'd hoped, and little nuts. Would have buried them here in Zion, maybe. Salt Lake City is mostly craters. Warped steel girders where high-rises sat. Mounds of bricks. Never found our house. Didn't even find street. What wasn't a crater was scorched clean. Wanna believe it was fast. A flash. Both of you vaporized. Lies to make me feel better. I'll never know which part of the city got hit first. Northeast, and you both died in a blink. Further away, and you got burned alive, screaming, or the blast broken glass and bits of brick and wood splinters shredding you like a hamburger. Look at it, coward, and listen. Don't turn your face away. If you'd been brave, lucky man, you'd have found a spot and blown your brains out. But not you. You took your time walking back. Made a shopping trip of it. Scrounger. The truck was still there on the 77 north of Spanish Fork. The Chrysler, I'm just going to call it Chrysler, because I'm pretty sure that's the truck company. But no sign of the old couple's bones. Outside Nafai, I caught a trail. 3 men, tracks heading towards Fountain Green. Thought about following, but didn't. Stupid fantasy of friends. More likely cannibals. June 20th. Took 2 days to build door and electrify it. No soliciting. No soliciting, assholes. Home sweet fucking home. Year 2095. I count 28 of them. 11 adult males, 8 females, 9 children aged 2 to 10. Some rifles and pistols in bad repair, older clothes, ratty. September 22nd. Got close enough last night to hear them talk. Spanish, I think. From Mexico? Heard them say, Paradiso a bunch. Think that means paradise. Here to stay then. Seem harmless. Seem. October 5th. The one I call Maria is pregnant. Think the father is Jose, but she spends a lot of the time with Pablo too. October 7th. Pedro ran out to pee in the stream and would have seen me if he looked to his left. Too close. I need to give them space. November 10th. Oh, this is another month then. Jose broke his leg chasing a bighorn. Too far from the camp for them to hear. Told myself to leave it but couldn't. 300 yards from their camp did my best. 300 yards from their camp did my best. Jose screaming imitation until a bunch of them came looking. Then starting them along to the crest where they could hear the real Jose. Probably useless. Compound fracture. Broke the skin. Infection. So many goddamn words and words nearly the same. I think I'd be fluent. But anyway, Jose's leg has got it. Jose's leg has got it, so he's going to die. Nature for you. Of course, they're giving prayer a try. November 12th. Left bottle of antibiotics on a rock outside their camp last night. They thanked God, Deus, of course. As though that asshole saw fit to burn the world, but still cared enough to leave some medicine on a rock. November 15th. Jose will always limp, but otherwise he'll be okay. Good deed for the month. Will they make it through the winter? Year 2095. A bunch of Mexicans arrived in Zion, and this survivor, who's been here in this cave, well, in 2 caves now for a while, helped him with some antibiotics. He is a kind soul, even though he wants to kill himself because he left his wife and child back at home and he should have been there with them when the bombs dropped. Well, anyway, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Most people outside the valley do not keep to the Father's ways.
Stonebone's cave, right. Don't crash this time. Good. Right, Stonebone's cave, like I was saying before, we crashed. It has one of the best rewards in this whole DLC in it. It's really awesome. So we'll just... And you've probably seen it already, if you've ever... Actually, you probably haven't. The people in the stream wouldn't have seen the reward yet, unless you've played the game. But the people on the YouTube video should probably have seen the piece of the reward already in this video, because it's in the intro. But those on the stream haven't seen the intro yet. And actually, you probably haven't seen the new intro yet. I should probably show that off on stream at some point today. It's not a fantastic intro, but it took so long to make. Disarm the tripwire. Oh god, oh no! Plasma mines? Really? 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 Plasma mines? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna calm down. Gonna stop bloody... Plasma mines? Really? Plasma mines. In honest hearts. Alright, here's the main meat of the whole place. So this is where you'll find the terminal and the reward. Where is the Survivalist Cachet though? I'm pretty sure there is one in here. Or is this the one without one? Like I was saying earlier, there is one without a Survivalist Cachet. Oh, there it is. Survival Cache. anything good in it. There are a decent amount of good things in there. Reasonably. Okay, now for the real reward. Desert Ranger Combat Armor and Desert Ranger Combat Helmet. Before we check those out, let's read the terminal. Fuckers killed all the men. I think they would have taken the woman alive, but Maria and Selena opened fire. And some of the others went for their guns, so they shot them down and some of the kids with them. If I could have warned them. February 12th. Elena and Carmen and 5 children still alive, being kept in a pen. There are more than 100 of these assholes in blue suits. Every suit says 22 on the back. Why? Armed to the teeth with submachine guns. Pistols. Estimate 60% males. Everyone seems to follow the dark-haired guy, but can't get close enough to tell. Assholes are disciplined. Patrols, sentries, they mean business. Say I go into the, in at night and get the women and children out. Where to next? But I have to get them out. Have to. Right, so the inhabitants of Vault 22 came out in the year 2096. And started killing the Mexicans. So, I guess... Anyway, February 13th. Recon during night. Well organized. Sentries. Sentries along most approaches, but stream not covered. Are they sick? Lots of coughing fits. Tuberculosis, I think that is. Women and children still in pen. We'll try to infiltrate by stream tomorrow. Are they sick? That's the fungus that got inside. The spore carriers that got inside the Vault 22 people. February 14th. They ate them. February 19th. Ambush along Riverside Trail. 6 males killed. Heard their coughing a mile away. Used their grenades to booby-trap bodies. Kept half. Secured 6 SMGs, 500 rounds of 10mm ammo, and 6 frag grenades. So, this guy was the ghost of She. Ambush along Riverside Trail. 2 males died checking bodies. Killed 2 more with the rifle. Shot 1 through cough and let asshole crawl off to spread message. Coughed like I'd shot him through the lungs. February 23rd. Ambush half a mile east of Coal Pits Wash. 8 males killed. February 28th. Ambush in the Narrows. 6 males killed. Took a 10mm through the thigh. Steel jacket. Missed femoral. Lucky. Used tourniquet to make sure no blood splattered on the rocks back to cave. I've set traps all along entrance passage, but if they find me, it'll be a matter of time. Still 24 confirmed kills in 10 days. At least 1/3 their combat force. Not bad for an old man. March 12th. Lucky. Patrol was small. Oh god, sorry. Lucky. Patrol was small. 3 men. Screaming woke me up. Point man caught under deadfall. Panic fire ricocheted into the cave. Almost hit me. Crawled forward and killed all of them with the SMGs. Nearly used frags. Stupid. I done it again. Nearly used frags. Stupid. Finger in pin when remembered ricochets. Leaving at once. No other patrols in the area, but they'll be searching the Narrows for these 3. Taking as much food as I can drag with me and heading to the cave south. Alright, so... this is the armor you can find in the cave, and if you'll have a look on the back, somewhere on here, I'm pretty sure there is like some sort of marking to show how many people he was killing. Oh no, never mind. I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll get more into this armor later, but yeah, we'll get more into this armor later. Cueva Gorche. If we crash, I will kill someone. Okay, so in here I'm assuming there's going to be even more traps. Oh god, this does not look safe! Ah! I was right. Hard lock door. It's a lucky thing I have 100 lockpick. This is going to be difficult. Shouldn't be too difficult. There we go. And in here, it's a very similar style of tent to, well, not tent, lodging to in the Fallen Skies cave. Are you okay? Do you need some stims?
That should keep...
There you go. And Survival Cachet. There you go. Bam. And that's 5 of 6 discovered. Okay, activate terminal. This is 1 year after all the ambushes started. The coffers are gone finally. All 34 that still lived ate their dead for strength. Oh, they ate their dead for strength. Then struck out southeast. Is he saying he ate their dead for strength, or they ate their dead for strength? I think they ate their dead for strength. Victory. 10 months of killing. All I feel is cold. They deserved every goddamn bit of it. January 17th. Thought I was dreaming, but the screams were real. For a moment I thought they'd tricked me. Just pretended to leave Zion. Then sent a patrol to track me down, but the screams were a woman's. Edged around the corner in the passageway to have a look. One vaulter, ankle deep in bear trap. Levelled my SMG, but the way she was crying stopped me. How she screamed when she saw me. Been their boogeyman all a long time. Name's Sylvie. Claims she ran away from them. Calls them evil people, children of the devil. Turns out they were sick after all, something they caught in the vault after they lived in. She never came down with it yet. So help me, I've wound up being her nurse. January 18th. Her story matches what I've learned from my interrogations last year, but according to her, let's just say it was bad to be a woman in that group. So when they left, she slipped away. She knows next to nothing about living outside of a vault. Says she wants to learn. 3 years later. September 9th. Never been so scary in my life. Canada wasn't scary, just sickening. The criminality of it. The end of the world wasn't scary. When I knew you and Alex were dead, I didn't have anything left to be scared about. Just went on for some reason. I wasn't scared fighting the vaulters. It was like I'd kept daring them to finish me. When I killed them, I think it was the closest I came to feeling happy in years. Sylvie is pregnant, and I am terrified. Ridiculous, old man. A father again at 47? In this world? She's so excited and so trusting. Says it's God's will that we have this child. Like nothing can go wrong. You see, Char? She doesn't know anything about you and Alex. Never told her. Almost did sometimes. But what you and I had, it seemed wrong to share it. More like an old man not wanting his young wife to know how he failed the one who came before her. Hiking into Tokerville for medical books and supplies. This will be done right. I'm sorry, Char. Hope you can forgive me. Year 2101. 2101. Baby was breech. Would have been a son. Michael. Did my best to turn him. Failed. Must have been cesarean too late. Had to put Sylvie out and she never woke up. Buried them south of the Narrows. Well, this time I was by their side. So much better. I think I can finally do it. Blow my fucking brains out all over this goddamn cave. Okay. I don't see any brains. So I think he might still be alive. I believe we only have one more cave to go to after this, so yeah, the story is coming to a close. My god, stupid traps. He's a smart man, but why has he got so many traps? Oh god. Zion Valley. Alright, next cave we need to go to is quite far away. It is down here somewhere, I think. Oh, it's just there. Morning Glory Cave. It's just south of the general store. Good stuff. Run away. Just literally run away. So, Morning Glory Cave. Yes, everyone out there, you can make your laughs, you can make your jokes. One thing I should mention about Morning Glory Caves, it is part of the main quest. Morning Glory Cave is where you find the map to Grand Staircase. So, if anybody's doing this quest along with me, yes, this is part of the main quest. Alright, Walking Cloud, shut up. Shush. Hush yourself. Hush yourself. The stream is coming to an end, by the way, anybody watching the stream. I was thinking about ending it at about 10. It's probably going to end a little earlier than 10, so just to be aware, the stream is coming to a close. But yeah, I might stream some other stuff later, maybe, but I'm definitely going to be streaming on Friday. I probably will end up streaming Minecraft, see if I can get Marshall on board Friday night. Okay, Walking Cloud. Waking Cloud. God damn it! One of these days I'm gonna get Waking Cloud's name down. Alright, where's Morning Glory Cave? I've missed it, haven't I? For God's sakes. I'm awful at this. I know where it is now. I recognize the area. Zion Mantis. What's the difference between a Zion Mantis and a normal Mantis, you may be asking? The Zion Mantises do a hell of a lot more damage. That's the difference. Alright, after this we need to go to another area, and I should probably mention something about that area. The next area we need to go to is called the Red Gate, and that Red Gate will not be as a map marker on the map unless you've done one of two things. The first thing you can do is take the Explorer perk, like I have, then the Red Gate will be on the map. The other thing you can also do is get to the ranger station nearby, or discover all the ranger stations, and that will also reveal the Red Gate onto your map. But I'm just going to show you where it is. I've actually done a weapons guide on the weapon we're going to get at the Red Gate before on this channel, which is quite interesting. Well, it's interesting to me. If you want to go check that out, then it's weird. I wouldn't recommend going and checking out that weapons guide. It's not a fantastically produced one. Alright, we're looking for some sort of door. Oh, there it is. Waking Cloud, stop fighting. I'm just like literally ignoring all the plants in here. They're actually quite dangerous if you actually like stand and fight them. I also just ignored the shotgun blast I just took to the knees. Not the knees, not the knees. Alright, this is the final survival cache. The final one. There's the Grand Staircase map holotape. Exit. Quest completed, the Grand Staircase. Alright, year 2108. I think that's 7 years after our last. Let's have a check. When was the last one we had? 2101, yeah. So 7 years after our last holotape. 2108. August 22nd. 10 sets of tracks, half a mile northeast of the canyon entrance. Barefoot? Saw them through scope, corpses walking around. Finally gone crazy. Dementia, maybe. August 24th. I'm not crazy, they're real. God damn it, they are real. Oh, God. Rushed me the moment they saw me, snarling like animals. They look like corpses, but they don't smell rotted. I'll be putting them out of their misery. Doing for them what I never could for myself. September 3rd. The last of them. All gone. Oh God. Oh, I thought it was a little longer distance than it was. 5 years later. February 5th. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, you old useless dinosaur. Happy birthday to me. Happy 60th. What do you get the man that has everything? A bottle of whiskey and a 12-gauge slug through the roof of the mouth. Woohoo! Come now, what do I have to do to prove to myself that I've lived long enough? I'm a shriveled old man, white beard. Seen enough sunrises and sunsets. Saw the big sunset. Been hanging on through the long night 36 years now. Ridiculous. Not kidding myself into thinking there's anything on the other side of this. Fine, things weren't so bad before I was born. Char and Alex, Sylvia and Michael, who could have been. Thoughts of the beloved dead before dying. Goodbye, Zion. February 6th. Fucking didn't do it. Coward as usual. Maybe 2 bottles next year. 10 years later. April 25th. 24 of them. Half boys, half girls. Youngest is 8 maybe? Oldest 13, 14. Dirty and scrawny. Been on foot a long time. Children's crusade. Struck camp on nearly the same spot as Los Mexicanos. 30 years and a lifetime ago. I spent 2 nights listening to them. English. Literate. One of them reads stories while the little ones fall asleep. They escaped someplace they call the school, but can't figure out what it was. When they want a little one to behave, they tell him to stop or the principal will get you. Principal better not show up or I'll blow his goddamn head off. I can still shoot straight. Oh. Interesting. Well, he's not going to kill his children. He killed the scrawny ones. Oh God. That literally scared the shit out of me. Not only did that scare the crap out of me, but I also saw what Waking Cloud and thought a white leg had gotten in here. Oh God, I'm awful. Running away, don't even care. Not fighting the enemies in here. I'm just heading to the Red Gate now. And that is the last area that we need to go to. I believe that Survivalist Cachet was the last one, by the way. Oh, hello.
You leave me no choice.
Okay. So now we need to head to the Red Gate, which is there. Move it. And also change my quest to You Can Depend on Me, which sends me down there. Okay. Red Gate. I should stop talking about streaming on Friday because there are people watching this that aren't watching the stream. But anyway. Alright, this is the red gate. Did he finally do it? Oh, did I just take everything? Okay. Right, so one of the things that we just picked up out of there is Survivalist Rifle. This tire has 12.7 ammunition and oh no! Oh god! Oh lord! Where have you come from?
I can't keep up.
As you can see, it's a bit of a beast of a weapon, but what the hell? Kazuto!
We pass like
Right, well, it's oh god! Alright, so this thing is an awesome looking survivalist rifle. As you can see, there it's basically a version of the assault rifle, not the assault rifle, assault carbine, I think it's called, the NCR thing, and it looks awesome and it fires 12.7 and it is actually a really good weapon. The problem is the sights are a little not really aligned, so as you can see, it's a bit weird to aim with, but if you get used to it, which I'll show you how to in future episodes, then it's fine. Alright, so we finished off in the year 2023, there's only one more year after that. I've been leaving notes for them, and gifts. They like the books. Started with stories, but moved on to weapons manuals, medical books, practical stuff. In the notes, well, it's embarrassing. Almost like these cards people used to give each other. Everything's sweet and loving. I tell them to read and to learn and to make the most of their new homes. I tell them that giving them Zion as a gift to make up for all the sorrows of their lives so far, and all of the sorrows man has visited on man. I tell them to be kind to each other and modest. I tell them never to hurt each other, but if someone else comes along and tries to hurt them, to strike back with righteous anger. Stuff like that. I sign every note, the Father, because, well, just because. January 18th. Have I mentioned that I'm dying? Mine's still sharp, lungs are the problem. It might be cancer. Cough's been getting worse for months. Finally there's blood in it. Getting harder to visit my little friends. Breath so short. I've given away most of what I own. They'll find the rest in the caves when they get a little older. I don't want them to find me though. The father is a broke down old man? Disappointment. It's time. I don't want another birthday. January 23rd. It's cold enough that I won't last long on the high mound up next to the red gate. I think I've got enough breath left in me to make it. I'll just lie down and stare at the sky. Feels right. I hope they'll do well. I hope no harm comes to them. From within or without. Did my best to prepare them with the last few notes. Said something kind about each one of them. What makes each one special. Told them the Father was pleased by their kind natures and that it would be up to them to handle things on their own from now on. That I'd be silent, but still watching and still caring. Lying then. Oh yes. Lied to you, Char. And Alex. And Sylvie. Told you I'd be with you forever. But I wouldn't go back and unsay it once if I could. So what was the point of it all? So many failures. But I will never forget your face, or little nuts. Or, sorry, Sylvie's. They used to say that happened after a while, but it never did for me. Maybe the only point of it all, this living, was to keep those pictures in my head going for as long as I could. It was only life I could give you. Not a day went by without. It wasn't choice. I chose to die again and again. Just never did. Body had its own drive. Well, the little ones will need it. Species will need it if it's to continue. That blind drive onwards. I wish them well. It's been a gift to me, at the end of it all, to behold innocence. Behold Zion. Goodbye, Zion. Randall Dean Clark. February 5th, 2053. January 2122. And that's the end of the story. So, Randall Dean Clark was the father in the caves. And that is how the story came to be. That's a history of Zion, it's a history of the sorrows. It's kind of made me change my mind about which ending I want to pick. But, anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I will see you guys next time.